Hello, 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 and welcome back to another video. Today we've got some Lucci gameplay again, against the mirror here. I think I want first, could be wrong, but it seems really strong to me. I mean, it's not the best. Luffy's okay, but the biggest thing we want here is Jack, Brook, and Sabo, so none of those. So I mean, we want to get into a decent hand here. Alright, never mind, game's over. Just kidding, but not what we want to see on our first mill. I guess it's 3 cards in trash, but I mean, we kind of wanted to see at least, you know, the Jack. Maybe if we get Rebecca to play on 5, gives us that chance to go back the Jack, so he's not going to develop anything on 2, not much you can develop. We like Kaido, I'm on 1 Kaido, I just thought I'd try it out. I'm also trying out Soap Sheep, just cards. Just thought I'd try cards. So I've actually just played this guy and I kind of forgot to press record, so I did end up winning, so I guess there's the run back. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. I kind of established Jack on 7 and he just couldn't move it from there, so no Sabo, no Rebecca, so Jack's looking unlikely. We've got 2 more to kind of see maybe, but I mean, Lucci here, you don't have the trash, so I mean, if you have Lucci here, you really want to counter that first turn, because developing this Brook here, it's not that strong, because I can KO it, hopefully. And the line, I've got 2 lines here. I've got play out another Brook and then swing with all of them, or I've got Khalifa, and I don't think either option is, well, I think the Brook option is not that good. The Brook option is really good against other decks, but against Lucci, he's probably just going to move the Brook, swing at this Brook, and then my board's kind of gone. So I'm thinking we invest in the Khalifa, we get 2 5s at leader, 4 cost is a bit more likely to stick, and it hopefully draws us into that Jack, is the thinking here. So he's keeping 1 on up, I think, yeah, so Tempest Kick could actually trigger KO my Brook, so it is correct to do this first. Fortunately, we do not draw the cards we wanted to see. We trash 1 Spandane, and I mean, we kind of have to keep an Ice Age here. Could be another Spandine. We've got a Lucci in trash, so it is kind of basically a Lucci in our hands. And it's probably going to be a 2k here, I think. Because we're not really going to be able to defend this Brook. So, not an awful turn. He's not at the best start either, to be fair. But yeah, let's just top deck the Jack. And we would have actually drawn into a Moria, not that like we can think like that. I mean, maybe there's some sort of odds we could calculate, but I don't know. Maybe in a tournament. So he gives us a 2k, he's on 8 in hand, which is very nice for him compared to my 5. But if I had Jack, it would be nice. I mean, 5 Dawn, he's gonna go 5. Okay, if he goes 5, then I really do. I don't want to go down to 5 in hand. If I counter, I'll be at 5 in hand. Be at 4 life. I can maybe take an aggressive. I mean, it's not really an aggressive angle you can take in the Lucci mirror. Yeah, he's gonna go 6. I'm fine with that. 6 KO Khalifa. Never mind. Oh, yeah, he does have 2 CP in trash. Gotta be careful. 2 CP in trash. If you know, you know. 5 Don Sabo is probably the best thing he could see here. Search him into some stuff. It's unkillable. I mean, and you don't want to play anything that's cost 4 or less to it. You want to play something that costs 5, just so my Jack value isn't free. Because I mean, you should be expecting me to have Jack. Even though I don't have Jack. I mean, I've got 3 big boys in the trash. I've got Jack, a Kaido, and a Moria. 2 Brooks as well. 1 Ice Age. No Tempest Kicks we've seen yet, so we can hopefully just, you know, draw into draw into draw. But yeah, I mean, he's thinking on this 5 Don plate. Is this hand really that bad? I mean, we know it wasn't amazing from the start, but he's trashed the Sabo, so he's on at least 1 Sabo. I mean, normally if you're on 1, you're on 2. To be fair, I am only on 1. Just because I'm not really expecting to see that many Lucci, but I mean, based on the fact I've played this guy twice now, you know, Lucci could be about. Sabo's also just a really nice card, so yeah, he does play at the Rebecca. I mean, you could grab, I mean, gives a Brook, plays at the Brook, so yeah. Not the best from him because it swings 4 into 4, but fortunately for him, we do not have the Jack. If we have the Jack here, it is just kind of splendid. But I mean, Rebecca here, we probably just grab the Jack, and then we threaten the Jack, like Ice Age Jack next turn. I think that's our turn. We Rebecca, grab Jack. I mean, then we have 3 Don left over. There's never a world where we like Ice Age Brook. We could Rebecca add Jack, play out Spandine, -5 here with Ice Age, -1 with Leader, KO both, swing 560, that's just not worth it. I guess we just can't. We just try and kill this Brook. Basically, we go 6 of the Brook. I expect him to block. We will attempt to kick out a Sabo. So Sabo would have been, you know, not awful here, to be honest. I wouldn't mind Sabo. But obviously he's in our trash. Tempest Coat being milled isn't what we want to see. We want to see those in our hands. One of the best cards in the deck. Just because it says -3 in draw. The draw part is broken. The -3 part is also kind of extremely strong. But he's thinking on this. I think this is quite an easy. Well, I guess. Yeah, I would have blocked that because it does. Like if I swing anything lower than 6, you probably just counter out. You could still even think about countering out here. You're at 7 in hand, but it depends on what your next turn is. Yeah, I don't think countering out here is that smart. So we could grab the Sabo, but I think just grabbing the Jack makes a lot of sense. Do we play out the Brook? I mean, we're playing into his 8 on turn. He doesn't currently have any Lucci, but he does have Brook series, so I don't think there's too much point in playing anything out. If anything, we could play out. Yeah. Anything we play out, he swings that, but I mean, he swings at this anyway. I don't think there's any value in playing anything out, to be honest. Because it's not like, he doesn't even have a Spandine in trash, so he doesn't force out anything. So just choose no targets and end turn. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, his next turn now is probably swings 5 here. Does minus, I mean, we'll see where he does -1, then would depend on if he counter or block. Because I would like to keep one of these. Preferably the Rebecca, I think, because that means that my Jack can't just be swung at. If he wants to just go like 15 at Jack, which means definitely play. He goes 5 -1 there. So we do just block this, I'm pretty sure. He mows a Spandam, which, you know, just give him a bit more value for this value more. But I mean, 3 Rebecca's in trash, we're not going to complain about that. So yeah, we're just going to block. Keep the body. I mean, the body's still a body. It's a 4K body. That's a nice body, to be honest. Especially like next turn, we're gonna have an extra Don if we do the Jack. I mean, there's an argument we could just play at the Morio, but like, isn't that good? We have Rebecca, Spandine, Spandam. Like we could. No. Okay, so that is huge for us. We do. I mean, having the Syrian trash here would be amazing, but obviously we're not gonna complain that much. And we're just gonna start with 5 at lead, see what we mill. And we mill a Syrian, guys. There's no better Lucci player than me, come on. Obviously there's definitely better Lucci players than me, but yeah, this just allows us to go with a really nice Gecko combo here. I mean, establishing 2-4 cost is just not the strongest. Let's just check we have what we need. 1 CP, 2 CP, we do not have the CP names, so thankfully I'm smart. Do we? 1, 2, 3, we do have the CP names. Thankfully I'm smart, and I actually did check again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've definitely got enough. So we go -5 here. Gecko, we play out you and Suru, so it's -2 here. And then we could go a Sabo here. Like, Sabo here is really strong, in my opinion. A 2K or here is also really strong. I mean, I think I prefer a Sabo to a 2K. Like, I'm extremely healthy. If he wants to swing up, I'm going to take the Sabo here just in case we get to survive this turn. And we play out this. Like the 2K, we got 4 life, we don't really need that. If that makes sense. We can actually send back this Spandine. And then I want to keep, I mean, I'm more likely to grab the 2K than the Khalifa. So we do this, play you here, and then send back these. Just be careful, we're only at 7 in trash, but I mean, by the time we leave this wing, we're going to be at 10. And most likely he carries something, so yeah. There still is an argument we could play with the Jack, but then that leaves him with a Lucci on board, and surely having a full board against his 0 is just better. You know, if he didn't have thingy last turn, why would he have it this turn? Did he take a hit? Like, did you take a hit last turn? I swung 5. I think you counted with the Helmappo. Could be wrong. Yeah, he counted. I mean, you could actually take that. You'd be at 7 in hand. You'd be at 8 in hand. And you most likely have a way to clear my board, or at least. I mean, I feel like there's a big argument to take that. We're just gonna. I mean, we don't have a Lucci in trash, but we don't really need one. So we are just gonna block this, I think. Yeah, I mean, blocking surely 1K is just better. try and preserve the blocker. But also, the fact that 4 life means I think a card in hand is better than a blocker on board in this situation. And that could also be wrong. Like, if we survive... I don't know. I don't want to go too low in hand. That's how I lose. Yeah, so Ice Age. Has he drawn the Gecko? I mean, fair enough. He should have probably drawn it by now. Whether it's still like a 1 in 20, I don't know. I don't know what the odds are. No Gecko. He's on So Cheap. Obviously, he's copied my deck list. Just kidding. Not funny though. So he's on. Yeah, he's on 6 King. So he's somehow seen all the Luccis in a deck. Unfortunately for him, he's seen at least 3 Luccis by now. All of them in his hand, not even in the trash. And yeah, that's just a really costly turn for him. I don't know what he's doing with this free Don. I mean, are you playing out Brook? Sure, I guess play out Brook if you want. It just, I mean, it prevents me from, like, he knows I have this Jack in my hand. So maybe he's saying, if you want to play Jack, I get to keep a body, which, you know, that's decent. But I mean, 2 cards in hand, I swing twice. I think I do just, what's more value here, Lucci or Brook? There's no way you don't have a Brook in your hand, right? Because just surely, I mean, I guess he's thinking if he swings any more than 6, that I just block, and maybe he preferred. Yeah, so I think pretty not the best turn from him. Not that he probably had many other options, but we're just playing out Jack here, quite simply. So we'll go 6-6. I think I prefer that to 5-7 because he most likely wants to counter one of these, so might as well at least make him give us a 2k, or at least put him on having a 2k. He's now thinking, shit, he's got Gecko. Actually, no, he's probably still thinking, no, he has. No, who cares? We're in a great spot. We went first. He didn't see his Gecko. We saw our Gecko. And yeah, I think that's kind of how the mirror goes. And we drew another Gecko. You could say we saw more cards, which I don't even know if that's true. I mean, we're on 25 compared to his 30, and we did put cards back, so maybe we did. We could probably get rid of trash in this Brook here, just because this is Brook basically, but like way better. And we kind of want to keep these cards just because they're extremely good. Simple as. But I mean, we could have maybe pitched the Ice Age here. But swinging at the Khalifa, definitely correct here. You kind of just want to get rid of anybody you can, and giving me cards is not what you want to be doing. So he did just mill a Gecko, so he finally did see his Gecko, and he's going to clear this. I mean, I have an option now of just, I'll probably just Ice Age Tempest, to be honest. Ice Age Tempest Moray, which is extremely high roll. I mean, I also had the option of just swinging big, like swinging 10. I could go 10, play out Sabo, but surely just a full Gecko combo is extremely better value. So let's just do the maths. So that takes it down to a 6. And do we have a Helmeppo in trash? We do, so we'd actually need to use this Tempest, right? He's at 11, minus 5 is 6, minus 3 is 3. What? It adds up, just trust me. Because he's now at 10, minus 5, minus 3, yeah, so it did add up just about. Do I have the combo? Like, surely I have the combo by now. I'm not even going to bother to check, which is obviously stupid, but we are stupid. Yeah, I can see at least 3 2Ks. Okay, it was kind of close. It was too close, to be honest. I'm going to value a 2k over that there. And then we've got 4 Brooks in trash somehow. And I actually kind of thought my trash was bigger, but I'm only at 9. So now I have more cards in hand, even though I have 3 less life. 3 more life. So he's seen 3 more cards, but I still have 1 more card in hand. My board's full compared to his, and that's just because he's had to do these Sue, Ice Age, So Cheap lines. Whereas I've played out Gecko Moria, who is, 15 times the value or whatever. So, yeah, we have drawn better. That is for sure, I think. But we've also played out Khalifa, and Khalifa draws me 2 cards, and that's strong. To be fair, did he play out Khalifa? I might be tripping, and he also played out Khalifa, but yeah, just draw better. Maybe that's what I'd suggest for my opponent here. Not much you can do, really. I mean, here, I think you just concede. Like, any line get you out of this. So you have like Ice Age, Tempest Kick, Ice Age, Tempest Kick, Gecko into Rebecca combo for killing my entire board. I mean, that kind of gets you out of it, but then I'll probably just Tempest Kick, Rebecca, KO, I'd swing with my tinies, to be honest. Because I mean, you have one unknown. Yeah. No, I'd probably just clear board somehow. Like I could. There's a lot of options, and he doesn't have the God combo. So I mean, this is, you could say we could just 2k this, but once again, whatever logic I used earlier, I'm going to stay by it, even if it didn't make too much sense. But I don't know. I prefer block here to 2k because card in hand. And he does actually have the Gecko. Probably just going to be able to kill my Lucci and my Spandam here. My Helmeppo even. But yeah. Game's kind of over. He draws a Spandine. I mean, no, game's not over. What am I about? Game's maybe over. He's got 2 unknowns in his hands. What do I think they are? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention, but like I do just kind of try and go for game here, I think. I can go Tempest Kick, Rebecca, Brooke, KO this, swing 9, swing 10, or I could just swing 7. Nah, there's no pivot here because Suri's that bad, so maybe I just play it slow. There's no rush here, but I also kind of. So I mean, what's the smart play here? I could Tempest. I Tempest Kick first, see what I draw. So I draw a Kaku here because it's that easy. So I mean, we clear Gecko here somehow, and then maybe we swing twice at the Lucci. So Gecko take it down to 6, Suri takes it down to 4, Leader takes it down to 3. That leaves me with 3 dot to play with. I can swing 8, 9. Hopefully that clears it once. This is the line I've chose. It's probably not even that strong. Like maybe I think Rebecca Sabo here is just as strong. Yeah, I think we're in such a far ahead position. Here you probably just block. I think you have to block here. Do you have to? Because then maybe you'll scared a game. Like, could I go for game here? Could I go 7, 7? That's not very smart. Yeah, so that's definitely 6. So we'll just go 8 at Lucci. We go -1 here. And then next time we hopefully kill him. And yeah, that's very nice. Do I have the CP in trash? Yes, I do, just about. Tempest Kick, and what do I care about here? I mean 2k? Is it a 2k here? Because I most likely could be playing Rebecca 2k thingy. I think it's the 2k I send back because I kind of, these two come as a pair, if you know what I mean. So did I even need the Suri there? I think I did, yeah, because otherwise it would have been a 5 cost. What? 4 cost. 4 is bigger than 3. I have muted chat. I didn't mean to do that, so if my opponent's been speaking, I'm sorry. But I mean, I don't think he would have, apart from maybe complaining that I've drawn more warriors than him. But yeah, here, because I'm at 4 life, you can't even say, yeah, I'm going to go for game, because obviously, you know, I have 4 life. That is a big number at such a late stage in the game. I don't know. You draw an Ice Age, you draw a Tempest Kick. That's what you got. That's what you got to do here. Then you play out some sort of Rebecca line, summon a Lucci, do that. But I mean, based on the fact you didn't have the counter, I mean, even if you do have the counter, do you even do that? You go down to 0 in hand, but then you have 4 guys on board. I take this because I can, and I could actually trigger this. Like, triggering this here isn't even that bad. Like, he's got 9 Don. Is he playing out with Kaido? Kaido here, you just lose, I'm pretty sure. Do you? No, you don't even. Maybe you do, but I think there's no reason to trigger this. If he wants to swing big with these units, then he can. Yes, you just play Kaido. He has to trash 1 from his hand, so I do actually just have like 7 at lead, 9 at lead. I don't think it matters too much what I trash here. As long as we play around triggers like Tempest Kick and Finger Piston, Zinger, Distal. You know what I mean, I'm waffling now, but GG's to my opponent here. He just hit the Tempest Kick. We just go 9 at lead, and we chop it in chat. GG's. Did draw a little better, but I think I played it to a decent ability. Couple choices that I could have made. I think early on that Khalifa, no Morris, yeah, there we go. Here's disconnected before I can even respond, but GG's, and see you in the next video. Maybe on Lucci, maybe not on Lucci. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see.